Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DPW. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. A very nice movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and well above average volume on this one. So a lot of eyeballs on this one. So let's map out some levels of support, and then we can talk areas of resistance. Your eyes are not deceiving you. Yes, this candle here is still changing. The market still got a few minutes before it closes. But as far as what I'm going to talk about, I feel confident, getting started here on the video. Unless something drastic happens in the final few minutes, but I don't think anything of that will occur. Now, I will say this chart is kind of tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're some sort of day trader, flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought, up there, or you bought right there, and you wanted to buy and sell within, 20 minutes, then yeah, from that point of view, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. Yeah, from the highs, there has been a pretty big pullback. But from the grand scheme of things, the price does still technically have an opportunity to build a higher low. And as long as you have higher lows being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. And that is where this level right here, the pink line, comes into play, which on my chart is denoting the 200 period simple moving average. And even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period moving average, and you know that when the price is up above it, you want to see the price stay above it, and that's the exact same case here. In fact, probably even more so. Now, I'm not saying the price is going to, do this, but just for example's sake, let's say the price does come down to right here around that, the 50 or 200 period moving average, goes sideways, and then start to work its way back upwards. In that event, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have those lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you still have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. A truly strong move is going to make progress over time. Once more, I'm well aware, if you're some sort of day trader and you bought up there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be talking about things from more so a big picture type viewpoint. So sure, today the price pulled back a bit from its highs, but stop and think about that word, today. As in 1 day. Looking at multiple days as we're doing here, you can see the price does still have an opportunity to build a higher base. So let's see if the price can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.